Hi everyone, we're back with another banned book, and this time it's called 1984 by George Orwell. This book is about our main character Winston, who goes through a totalitarian kind of dystopia story. He deals with his own internal and external oppression of individuality, where a entity called Big Brother watches his every move and kind of represents the president of their party. He meets a woman, they pursue a secret relationship, and they ultimately get caught. Kind of having rebellious ideologies, and ultimately get tortured, and they are forced to betray each other. And by the end of the book, Winston does not overthrow the government. He rather joins it. I enjoy the symbolism of this book. It is a great book. It was a very descriptive book, which I appreciate, and I really think it added to the symbolism. This book has been repeatedly challenged since its writing in 1949 for its social and political themes, obviously, as well as its sexual content, because it does multiple times introduce kind of a Winston kind of internally hates women, and so he kind of talks about them vulgarly, which is what is in this book. Additionally, in 1981, the book was challenged in Jackson County, Florida, for being pro-communism. However, weird thing about this, it was banned in the USSR for being anti-communism. Why was this? I believe it's because communism is described as advocating class war and leading to a society in which all property is publicly owned and each person works and is paid according to their abilities and needs. Now, being pro-communist, this book describes the knowledge and sharing of jobs and food. Everyone has this around the same job, and everyone who has that same job also has the same apartment according to that job. So everyone who has a high caliber job in the inner party has the same apartment. Everyone who has the same kind of job as Winston, working in a office, a cubicle, gets the same apartment. However, being anti-communists, it describes horrible conditions and the controlling of people, which is usually derived from fascism, not communism. I assumed the USSR does not want communism to mean control and does not want communism to mean that their standard of living decreases, which is why I believe they think it's anti-communism, because it's kind of painting communism to be a bad thing, and we are not in a communist society. I believe that that country does not want their kind of political norm to be painted horribly by a book in their own country, which is probably why they banned it. Do I think it should be banned? Absolutely not. A different, almost unrealistic perspective of government control should not be kept from curious high school students. Well, it should not be offered to middle school students or elementary school students whatsoever. High school students, like myself, I believe are of caliber to read that. They should be able to create their own political opinion and idea of the government without the school intervening. It is not their place. And if one book from 1949 changes their perspective completely on our government, maybe we should look back at our government and think about the power they really have over us. Thank you.